Welcome to the Ultimate Animal Kingdom Emoji Quiz Challenge. If you're someone who loves testing your quick thinking skills and, picking up some fascinating animal facts along the way, you are in the exact right place. So here's the big question for us today. Can you guess all the animals by emoji? We're going to be facing some rapid-fire visual puzzles, odd one-out challenges, and even a few audio clues. We've actually broken the best of these down into 3 distinct levels. Get ready to play along. Level 1, Marine Mysteries and Sounds. Right out of the gate, we're throwing an audio curveball. Consider this our audio daily double. Who makes this sound? Imagine you're submerged deep in the ocean, and you hear this vast, echoing, rumbling call just cutting through the water. Okay, is it a whale, a shark, or a dolphin? Think about how these different marine creatures actually operate. Which one relies on massive, resonant vocalizations to communicate across literally hundreds of miles of deep ocean? Correct. It is absolutely a whale. If you guess that, you're already off to a fantastic start. It's pretty amazing how distinct marine mammal communication is when you really just stop and listen to the clues.
All right, let's see how this builds our marine knowledge. Which animal is actually nicknamed the killer whale? Is it the orca, the sperm whale, or the humpback whale? Go ahead and lock in your guess.
That's right, it's the orca. Now, despite that super fierce nickname, killer whale, classifying them properly is actually a really complex area of marine biology. But for the sake of our challenge today, the orca definitively claims that famous moniker. Real quick, before we leave the ocean entirely, a quick preference check. What animal do you prefer? Dolphin or turtle? Honestly, it's a tough one, but these rapid-fire choices really keep our brains highly engaged for what's coming up next. Level 2, Land Animal Puzzles. Okay, the pacing gets incredibly chaotic right here. What's your guess for this animal? Imagine a sequence of emojis just popping up instantly. Maybe some bamboo, some black and white circles. You really have to be incredibly fast to process that visual data. And boom! It's a panda. These super quick visual cues force your brain to make immediate connections between abstract digital symbols and real-world animals. It's actually a really great mental workout. All right, let's try a sequential memory challenge now. Step 1, try to remember all the animals that just flashed by. You got them? Okay, step 2, now find the bear. See, it's not just about knowing the animal anymore, it's entirely about spatial memory under pressure. Did you manage to track it? The bear was hiding right there in position 4. Adding that little memory layer completely changes the dynamic from just a simple trivia game into a really active cognitive exercise. Okay, let's catch our breath for a second, because it is time for our second audio daily double. Who makes this sound? Try to imagine a really deep, incredibly loud, vibrating rumble. Here are your giant land mammal options: a rhino, an elephant, or a hippopotamus. Which one of these absolute heavyweights produces the specific call you're imagining? Take a second, think about it, and lock in your answer. Correct, it is an elephant. Those massive trumpet-like sounds or those deep, low-frequency rumbles, they're just completely iconic to elephants. And honestly, it's a super satisfying reveal when your intuition lines up perfectly with the facts. Level 3, Animal Record Breakers. Think of this as our final boss battle, guys. We're diving straight into the hard data now. Which land animal is the fastest in the world? Are we talking the antelope, the tiger, or the cheetah? So, the crucial point is the sheer velocity involved here. The answer is the cheetah, reaching absolutely staggering speeds of up to 75 miles per hour. It's not just fast, it is quite literally a marvel of evolutionary engineering built specifically for explosive, unmatched acceleration. All right, let's pivot from the absolute fastest to the absolute most relaxed. Which one sleeps the most in a day? We've got the koala, the sloth, or the panda. Now, they all have a pretty solid reputation for taking it easy, right? But one of them is the undeniable champion of napping. And what's truly staggering here is the number 20 hours. The koala easily takes the crown. They remarkably sleep around 20 hours every single day, and this is actually a biological necessity to conserve energy because their strict eucalyptus diet is just so low in nutrients. It is a perfect example of an animal's behavior adapting completely to its environment and its diet. Okay, here is our final, ultimate heavyweight question. Which one is the heaviest, elephant or whale? We are literally pitting the titans of the land against the titans of the sea here. The winner, by an absolutely massive margin, is the blue whale, weighing up to an unbelievable 170 tons. I mean, that scale is enough to rival a whole herd of elephants. The sheer physical size is just awe-inspiring, and it easily dwarfs any terrestrial animal that has ever existed. While as we wrap up today's explainer journey through the animal kingdom, I really want to leave you with this thought. Pick your next challenge. See, the goal isn't just to figure out what you already know. It's to spark that desire to learn more. Keep that curiosity alive, keep engaging with new information, and we'll see you next time.